Hello friends from YouTube. Today we're going to talk about the subject of copywriting. My name is Frank Medina and my company is Latin Marketers. So I've been for the last 16 years doing sales. So today we're going to teach you many secrets that I've been learning about copywriting since 2007. So in 2007 I started trying to get better because wasn't that good before. And then I started hearing about a person, a marketing expert. His name is Jay Abraham. And after I started reading about Jay Abraham, buying his books, seminars, and things, then I was just like, so impressed with all his information that he's sharing about marketing and copywriting. And then, all the people around him as like, Tony Robbins, and then John Carton, and then Dan Kennedy, and many big names. So after I knew about this circle of people, start buying all their books, and I start getting all this information because the marketing is one of the things that really gets me excited. So that's why it's so important for you today. If you want to improve your sales, you want to sell faster, and then you want to sell in less time and more money than the competition. That's so important because now competition is so strong. So that's why it's so important for you. The first thing you have to think about is like you don't have to have a PhD. I never went to the university. English is not my first language, as you can hear, and still I can sell better than many people in many countries. So that's why it's so important you pay attention, because first of all, the fact that you didn't go to the university or you have like special education, that's nothing, okay? Because if you put a copywriter and then you put like a English language teacher, or maybe somebody who has a PhD in language and maybe in English literature and things like that, this person will never sell nothing, and this person will sell more than that person. Actually, a person that sells door to door will write better copy or copywriting than a person that went to study all these things. We're not saying these people, they're not respected, they have their field and whatever, but it has to do with the real world of selling. A person who sells door to door has more chances to sell better than somebody that you went to school and then have no need to sell. So that's why it's so important to know that most of the people that come to my channel, they come to learn how to improve sales, how to start like selling for more money, and also do it faster and for more money than the competition, and also the competition gets mad. So this is the thing I've been experimenting for the last 10 years. So the first thing I sold online was an expensive machine. In 2010, a family member got retired and he started selling his business machine. Okay, so he had a catering business in the city of Pittsburgh. So he was just trying to sell stuff, and he told me, "Can you help me, please?" And then back in those days, 2010, 7 years ago, I started using eBay. I make a video and then make pictures and a nice video, and then I have this script that I put all the questions, and he started answering those things. And long story short, somebody from Texas flew to Pittsburgh and he bought the machine and took it all the way to Texas. And was a machine over $5,000. So you see, online you can sell anything, $5,000, $100,000, $1 million. So that's the opportunity that you have. But you should know how to write well. If you don't know how to write well, then you don't have opportunities. Okay, there's a lot of competition. There's really talented people writing, and the subject of copywriting is really nice because after I heard, like, for example, John Carton per hour charges like $2,500. That sometimes Dan Kennedy for a sales letter, he charges like $30,000, $25,000. It's just amazing, how sometimes a letter has so much power. And then after I read books about Gary Halbert, and then Eugene Schwartz from the 40s, 30s, and all these people that they've been in, copywriting. So this is a really nice subject. If you like it, I hope so. And also, I want to teach you many secrets that I have learned with many years. And also, today we're going to talk about a really important subject. So the first subject we're going to talk about is going to be a series. of videos. This is the first one. I'm gonna teach you how to sell the most expensive coffee makers. So let's open now Google, and we're gonna talk about today about these expensive machines. And the name of these machines are INA, Durac Presso. So I have the opportunity to get a hold of one of these machines, and then I just wanted to sell it, because I'm not that coffee lover. I drink coffee just once in a while, so I didn't have any use for this one, so I got it for a very cheap money, and I resold it, and I make, like 4 times the amount of money that I pay for. So in this economy, if you sell cars, or if you're a mom, or if you are somebody that needs the money, you should be really good to do it, because in this economy, the person that knows how to sell is the person that will survive. So that's why it's so important. If you have this subject, I'm a slow talker, so you're gonna be able to understand better, because most of the people that teach this, they speak so fast, man. So this is the INA. These are Swiss-made machines. They're really good. You can get really good coffee, but it's a catch. They're really expensive machines. They're over $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. So these machines are not for everyone. But today I'm gonna teach you the way to sell these machines. And the way to do it is to think about a specific market, or your target market. So this is the people that will buy the machine. In this case, it was a used one, but it applies the same for new ones, So that's why it's so important that you stick to it. I was successful. I made money. So today I'm going to teach you how you can make money too. So the first thing is the market research. And to make it simple, just also they call it the avatar of your customer. So just think in 3 people. So first of all, we're going to talk about Harry. He's 40. He has an office, he has a business. And he started noticing that every month he has to bring coffee, give it to friends, and sometimes he has to invite to the secretary or some people that come to the office. So his bill for coffee is going, skyrocketing. So he's then noticing that every month he spends $200 on coffee for his office, okay? So at the end of the year, you make the math, it's a lot of money, okay? So this person doesn't want to spend this money, but he wants a quality coffee, okay? So this person wants Starbucks for cheaper. So, and I'm gonna show you the copywriting that I did. He's gonna get everything he desires, So the conversation in his mind is he's spending too much money, but he still loves coffee, and he wants to be able to buy the same quality for less, okay? So that's why you have to get that part of his brain. The second one maybe is somebody that lives in the mountains. There's a lot of people here in the States that live far away from a Starbucks. So sometimes there's people that have to drive like 30 minutes or 45 minutes to get a cup of coffee from Starbucks. So we're talking about places like maybe Montana, maybe Kentucky, or places where they have a lot of mountains and people live there, even the north. Sometimes people, they have big ranch, and they want a good quality coffee. So they love Starbucks, but it's really far away. Imagine driving 30 minutes, and then 30 minutes back is just 1 hour. So we have to think about these people and to see their needs. So the conversation in the mind of the customer is something that I learned from these books, is that she wants coffee. We can say her name is Tammy. Tammy wants coffee, but it's so far. She has to spend an hour, and she has kids, and she doesn't have time. Maybe she has a farm, and she has to take care of everything in the farm, and then it's so far away, to go and spend coffee. So this is the second person that will be able to buy. And there's a lot of people like this, A lot of people have offices, and a lot of people live in the mountains. And the third one is somebody that is sophisticated, has the money, and sometimes he just want to be at home. He doesn't want to go outside. Maybe he works a lot, and then on some days he just want to be at his house, playing video games, watching movies the whole day, having nice coffee. So these 3 customers that they have the money, and some of them, they want to save money too, because everyone wants to save money. So I'm going to tell you how to grab cheap people and make them spend, because it's one of the needs of the cheap people. to buy something, they're gonna able to buy something that are gonna make them to save money. You know, everything that saves money, there's a big market for it. Okay, everything that make things easier that you can do it in your house is a big market in the States. That's why now, you know, Amazon is bringing the groceries to your house. You know, Uber, now you can just in your app call somebody and comes, you know, outside, and then you take the taxi cab. So all those things are really important to keep in mind in your copy. Now you know the customer, the people that are gonna be able to buy the machine, and then you start writing for them. Okay, so other thing, just remember human needs that we have everyone in the subconscious mind, and one need is like for people who are cheap, they're gonna do more things to save money than to make money. Okay, so there's people don't care about making money, they just care about not losing money. So just think about those needs of those people, and then you have to keep in mind that once you start writing your ad. Okay, so don't get involved with the product or the service. That's other catch. Many people they just want to explain everything about the coffee maker and this, and they get so involved with the product that they start, you know, telling the people in the copy that inside has like cables made in Germany, and this part is made in Japan. People don't care about those things. Okay, so just forget about those things. People don't care if the button is made in Germany and the computer inside is made in Japan. People don't care about those things. Okay, so first of all, we just want to present the product the way people want to hear it, and this was successful, so that's why I presenting this um, ad for you. So the first part, okay, so the first part you have to think is the title. Okay, so the title is the attention grabber, something that's gonna grab you, something that's gonna start giving you an edge, something that's gonna give you, like, you know, that pain and those things. So that's why it's so important. I, like, personally, I use like 5 different titles until I came up with the one that I like it. Okay, the one that grabbed the attention of the person. Anywhere you are in Craigslist, maybe you're trying to sell in these little apps, like there's so many now in the market to sell stuff. So you have to think specifically what's gonna grab the attention of the person, and then draw them into read more. Okay, so the first one is like a something, I mean, like a tripwire, something that's gonna get them and grab them, and it's not gonna lose them until they buy something from you. So that's why it's so important to be really, really, let's say, aggressive in a good way when you are selling, because the person who is not aggressive is not gonna sell. But in the case, being aggressive and always doesn't mean, you know, hurt people. It's just to be really able to sell, you know, because we want to survive this economy. So that was the first part. 2 best Starbucks top secrets in a cappuccino maker. Okay, so you can put it anywhere. You can even change, you know, to make it nicer or whatever you want to change. But you know, the most important is the content. Okay, so 2 best top secrets in a cappuccino maker. You know, so the first one, we said there's people who go Starbucks. Okay, that's the common ground between you and the person. 2 best Starbucks top secrets in a cappuccino maker. Okay, so that's a good one. Maybe it could be better, but this worked. So I didn't care. Why did this thing work? Because I have, you know, the conversation in the mind. People like Starbucks, they don't want to go there. But how they still can get Starbucks in their house? I'm gonna tell them how in the body of the copy. So the first thing that is important you can add to your ad is top secret. You know, all the people get, you know, drawn since the 70s, 80s, the Cold War. People want to know top secrets, and here in the back of their mind is the top secrets of the, you know, the CIA, the top secrets of the FBI, the top secrets of James Bond. You know, here in the brain we have this part that is just emotional, and it's full of, you know, things that we watch and everything. So people want to know top secrets, so you can include it in any copy. In this case, the title, and then you're gonna grab the attention of the people in a cappuccino maker. Okay, So we're talking about cappuccino maker, no coffee maker, because cappuccino maker goes beyond just a simple coffee maker. So people want cappuccinos, they want the top of the line, because even a cappuccino in Starbucks is more expensive than just a regular Americano. So that's why it's so important for you to know those things. So once you grab the attention, you have to go again and get a hold of people by the subtitle. Save up to $1,000 per year with this machine. Okay, so the first one grab, and the second one grab the whole person. So you have them there. They can move. They want to know how to save thousands of dollars. We have a lot of cheap people in this economy that they don't want to spend money. So if you tell them how they're gonna save $1,000, they're gonna be like that. How? So they're gonna go. They wanna go more. They wanna go down and start reading, and so this is something like something that they start sliding. It's like slide, okay? And you put like maybe soapy water in the slide. There's no way they can avoid going down. They're gonna be drawn by gravity. But in this case, the gravity is the power of your copy. So that's why it's so important for you. And I get so excited about these things. So if you drink a latte a day at Starbucks, you spend $120 a month, okay? And that's a fact. The problem with many people is they're really good to promise, okay? This happens also in all fields of services. People promise you the heavens and they deliver the opposite, okay? So that happens with a lot of construction and a lot of maybe contractors. They come to you and they say, no, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it for cheap price, and it's going to be just 2 months, and then it's just a lie. So you have to back it up. Everything you say, you have to back it up, because we have two minds, the mind that is just like a emotional mind and the reasonable mind, okay? This one needs facts. This one needs to be proved. So that way these two minds, they can work together to make decisions. If you give to the emotions a lot of things, but if you don't give reasons, so you are not given to this part, okay? So this is like a marriage where the husband and wife make decisions together. So you have to get people emotional, but back it up with facts, because people can smell, that something is not good. So that's why sometimes people, they grab the attention of the people by the title and the subtitle, and then they start losing the people because they can't prove the facts. They don't have like rates. They don't have customers. They can prove nothing, and that's why people get out of this sales funnel. So that's the first fact, okay? So if you spend about 120 months, okay, by 12 months, it's $1,440. But if you buy a pan of coffee every month, it's just $14, okay? So it's $168 per year, and then it's about 46 ounces cups of coffee. So you get like maybe a coffee or two per day. It depends how much coffee, and it's just $14. Okay, so you say, if you go to Starbucks, you're gonna spend $1,500, but if you get the coffee, you're gonna spend less, and people, they're gonna say, no, that, So, but I keep explaining stuff, okay? So, but maybe this is what you already are doing. So what is the difference? Flavor. Yes, and it's the flavor, the flavor, and they know in their mind. They buy the coffee beans, they put it in the coffee machine, and tastes like like cardboard, like I don't know. They so different from Starbucks. So what's the difference then? The flavor, and they know that. So now the top two secrets of Starbucks flavors are, and then I start revealing what is the secret. So I'm developing, I'm promising here they're gonna save $1,000 per year, and also they're gonna have the Starbucks taste, and also they're gonna reveal their secret. So I'm delivering in the copy. So pressure-driven coffee, that's the first secret. Using their expensive machines that extract the crema, the fine foam that rises to top of a perfect shot of espresso. Okay. So that's one of the secrets. The crema get lost when you use a coffee machine that it has a paper, filter. When you put the coffee beans and the water start brewing, all the crema is gonna get trapped in the paper filter. So that's why you don't get the crema. Another reason is doesn't have the pressure, and the heat that those machines has or they have. So the second one, ultra filtered water that gets rid of all the calcium and other minerals in California water, but it's the same in Pennsylvania. Okay, Pennsylvania, it's a really old cities with the same, water system that is full of calcium and a lot of things and minerals. Okay, it's like trying to make coffee with a mineral water. It's a bad taste. Okay, even the mouth can taste it. So that's why the coffee that you buy in bags doesn't taste the same. Okay, so first of all, because you don't get the creme or the crema, and also the second one is because the water you use in your house is not filtered. But wait, with this Swiss made machine, you can get all the above. Okay, so you can get the crema and you can get really nice filtration system. Okay, so you see, people start getting it. Okay, so the emotional mind with the reasonable mind is start making, an agreement. Okay, let's see. Okay, they want to know more. With the touch of a button, it grinds, temps, and brews your coffee. See, so simple. You just click it here, and then you get coffee. Perfect for your kitchen or office. Okay, we'll start selling now. Start thinking, could be for your kitchen, could be for your office. Remember, we're talking about two people, office people that have the money, and also people that they don't want to drive, or they just spending too much money. You just have to feed it with coffee beans and water, and that's it. Okay, so simple. You don't have to put filters. You don't have to be like trying to put things, pulling things. It's just as simple as put water, tap water, any kind of water, and it's gonna be filtered. And put the coffee beans from Starbucks. Okay, so now you're getting two things: the crema, and that system that pressures with heat and gets the crema out of the coffee beans, and also the filtration system that will give you the same flavor of Starbucks. It will provide you with a pound of coffee, and it's just things, when I was selling this, I say I will provide you with a pint of coffee and teach you in a few minutes how to make espresso, cappuccinos, lattes, etc. So if you have a business that you sell maybe coffee machines, it's really different to trying to buy a machine online or maybe in a store than just teaching people how to do it and then tasting. Those things that they used to be many years ago, they just start losing it. And the salesmanship is really important in this case. So here in this case, I just make a barter. I barter the machine, and I was trying to get offers and everything, and I make 3 times the amount of money that I pay for, and also I get other coffee machine. So it's the same if you're selling them brand new. If you start buying used stuff, the way you present it is the money you're gonna make, and this applies for everything. And in these years, they're gonna teach you how to sell cars. I'm gonna teach you a car that it was 3,500 in the market, and I sell it for 4,800. So what are the things that I use? And these are really similar. But in the next video, I'm gonna show you that. Also here, I'm telling the things I accept is kind of like the Burger King approach, but after I sold really good the machine. So features the Jura Capresso, and this I borrowed from the website, so I just copy some of them. Most compact machine of its kind, less than 9.8 inches wide. Professional grade tronical bird grinder, blah blah blah. So after the features, you always have to try to use bullets. This is really important. Everyone that is being in a professional, copywriter use a lot of bullets. So try to do it. Professional grade conical. Okay, so you can put a bullet and start telling the people. And this one is really important because after every feature you have to give the benefit. That's one of the secrets selling online. People are so bored, I tell you. They say this button is made in Japan with the technology and whatever and blah blah blah. People don't care about that. They don't buy a Porsche because what's made in Germany. It's because what produces in your brain, It's gonna you have to know what you are selling, and in this case we're selling, relax with a cup of coffee, and people don't have to go there. It's perfect world, more time, Those things are so important, you see. So people don't care what is made, and they just know that it's gonna last forever, and that's the important thing. Powerful pump rated to produce 18 bars of pressures. Okay, so why is this important? Even in the website, these people, they don't know how to sell their products. So you can get the wonderful cream. Okay, so the pump, that is something that most of the machines lack. They don't have a pump that has some more pressure, so you can get the wonderful crema. And I like this one also. It's funny. You can be also funny in your copywriting. It's something that is normal in America. People pay money to be, entertained. So you see here's two position duo frother plus make frothing milk for cappuccino fast and easy. As is here, so you can get a nice foam mustache. So you see, even simple, even funny, you can tell people what are they getting things for. Okay, hot water can be dispensed for coffee americano or tea. Okay, in case you don't want cappuccino. Okay, fully programmable. You can put that it's easy and everything. Okay, and here I'm telling them, it's green, machine ready, red requires action, and yellow programming mode. So it's those simple things. And then keep telling them all the things about the machine that will last forever, that it has guarantee. Okay, here's this automatic ground coffee funnel, let you ground coffee instead of beans. Okay, and everything that people has to know about it. And then buy it now price, or call me, or whatever. And people came to my house, they brought money to my house. My wife showed them how to use this machine, and they went just so really happy to have a machine that is going to give them better coffee and everything. And these machines, like I was telling you, in the top here, let me see, I can open this picture. They're really easy because you put the coffee here, you cover it, and the water in the back, and then just click this button, and then you get the coffee here, like you can see in these pictures. So I just proved this, and the person came and bought the machine, gave me money. I see, and I just want you to enjoy the same thing that I do. If you don't know how to do it, if you have a company that's selling maybe coffee machines or whatever, and you're not having enough sales, just call me. I'm Frank Medina from Latin Marketers here in San Diego, California, and I help small businesses or any type of businesses that sell online to start selling more products or services. So that's why it's important. If you don't know how to do it, I can do it for you. I have different prices. It depends what you're selling, or if not, just stick to my channel. I'm gonna just present you more ways to start selling more things. So on the next one, I'm gonna teach you how to sell cars for 40% more expensive than the competition. In this case, I'm teaching you how to sell the most expensive coffee makers, so that's why it's so important. And also, just keep in mind, you need your after this you need pictures. I have like Craigslist allows like 18 or 20 pictures, so I put different pictures when I touch the button, and then the milk was going down, like these ones that I was showing you. It's a shame, but I have a lot of pictures that I use, but sometimes if you don't get rid of them, you're gonna get a lot of space in your hard drive. And then I put all the pictures when the film is coming, pictures like this, and then people start getting excited about the machine. Also, I make a nice video. You can put it in YouTube and teach people how to do it, and then show the faces of people enjoying your coffee machine. So that's everything for today. I hope this video will help you. help you to improve. And remember, you don't need to be a PhD. You don't even need to go to the university to learn these things. You don't even have to be native speakers of English. If you just follow what I'm teaching you, you're going to improve your readership. You're going to improve your sales and get it done faster. Then you're going to beat up the competition, and you're going to have a very nice business. So that's it for this video. I'm so glad to talk to you today, and stick around, because next week or whatever happens, we're gonna upload a video about how to sell a car for 40% more. Okay, and I'm gonna teach you several things, and later I'm gonna start talking about other things and houses and real estate and how to sell everything, and how copyright can sell everything and can improve any sales in any company. So I'm really happy to see you today. See you next time. My name is Frank Medina from Latin Marketers from San Diego, California. See you next time.